Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well today. We're just going to do a little bit of this before I have to head to work today. I've fumbled with the settings a little bit. I don't know how well this game is going to run while stream is happening at the same time, since it is quite a high fidelity game, so we may have to adjust as we go. And I'll have to listen to the audio in a bit and see if I need to adjust that as well. For those unaware, this is the fourth game in the Amnesia series, depending on which ones you count, and depending on whether or not you count Penumbra as part of the Amnesia series. It's quite a short game, but a lot of us think that it is more of a proof of concept for what Amnesia might be doing in the future. Well, we do want subtitles. That should be okay. Alrighty. I've not played this game before, but I have seen it played, but it's been a little bit. A horror experience where dying is part of the thrill. It's vital to adapt, use caution, and strategize to survive. Craving an intense nightmare? Be ready for unforgiving encounters and extreme caution in a true horror test. Very easy. Of course he starts growling, so I switch it to very easy. Minimal difficulty presents almost no challenge while retaining the atmosphere and core gameplay loop. I know some stuff is somewhat procedurally generated in this game, or procedurally placed, I should say. Like, you need bolt cutters in the bunker, and the bolt cutters could be in like one of 5 places. So I've heard from some people that it can be quite an unbalanced experience at times, but we will see how that goes for us. Experience the chilling atmosphere without the constant stress of death. Enjoy the horror, die less, and explore at your own pace. I'll keep it on normal, and we'll see how we go from there. This is a little bit different than my usual survival horror. We'll just keep all that as it is and adjust if we need to. I thought I was streaming some Fortnite before work, but I thought, this will probably be easier. The loading barbed wire. How fitting. This game is set in the First World War, FYI, for those who are unawares. To survive this war, you'll need 2 things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, the good goddamn sense to do whatever is necessary. I can teach you the first. The second is up to you. Romain Depley, General de Brigade, 4th Army of the Third Republic. And we are French, so flyers beware. Probably a little too bright. We might have to turn it up a little bit when we actually get into the bunker proper. Shift is not toggle. Oh, sorry. Sprint is not toggled. It is hold. Press R to bring out or put away the gun. Got it. We're going to turn it down a little bit. Oh, I already have the gun. This is the Model 1892, by the way. It was the French service revolver in World War I. And they have it mostly correct. A couple of the pins are in the wrong places, and the pin in the very back, right above where our thumb is way too big. But everything else looks pretty good. It's weird that it has an octagonal barrel, because it should be round. Well, that's just a weird thing with the lighting. I don't know if they ever made the Motel 1892s with octagonal barrels. I don't think they did. I also don't know what year of the war we're in. That sight, I think, is wrong. Ah, okay, that's leaning. Got it. How do I, Alright, so I have to click. Can I... Alright. I can do it with my gun out. I keep pressing E to interact with stuff. Wow. We have... This is made for someone with a very large head. How do I... Okay, just click pick up. Hold R to check how many bullets you've got. Press left trigger while holding down R to load a bullet. Trying to see if he's... Yeah, he's more or less opening the revolver correctly. It is a push tab rather than a pull tab. I believe it was, at least. In difference to what the Colt was doing. Actually, I'm not sure that it has that kind of release. Oh no. It's popping out to the wrong side. The release is on the other side of the revolver. I didn't actually expect... I wonder if this is the CSGO thing. Where they mirrored the gun. Anyway. I can nitpick more guns later. Ooh. Is crouch toggle? It is toggle. I guess that's too heavy to move. What about now? Now it's not. Okay. Interesting. I'm guessing this is gunpowder, but I'm not sure. Oh, oh yeah. Literally pushing forward. You've been injured. Hold tab to see how bad it is. Okay. Well, we've been shot in the leg, which isn't good. Not a good place to be shot. Is that, like, how many fingers are showing with blood on them? Like, it said check how bad it is, but that didn't actually tell me anything. You just picked up an item that can be used for crafting. Pick up the other cloth piece and press tab to access your inventory page and combine the two cloth items to craft a bandage. Standard issue uniform ripped now into rags. Bandage. For use on small wounds capable of getting a soldier back on their feet even if not fully recovered. And use. Hold down right trigger to ready an item, then press left trigger to use it. I think this is the first Amnesia game with a crafting system. Rebirth may have had a crafting system. Oh, actually, I forgot Rebirth came out. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I knew that. I was getting my games out of order in my head. Ah, Granados. Sped shells do not come out that easily, by the way. In fact, the loaded shell would come out before the empty ones would. Because the empty shells would have expanded. I see. Ah, no cooking. Cue the let him cook jokes. I was just trying to see. Yes, those primers are in fact not struck. They got that right. Wait, why is the lanyard loop glass? It's odd. Not saying they can't, but it's an odd thing to make out of brass. Where am I going? Oh, I'm gonna just shoot this. Is that the point? Huh, that's interesting. When I'm walking... Oh. My other hand wasn't on the bottom of the gun for a second, but now it's there. That's not good.
Where are you?
I'm in the gas.
Get this up fast, fast! We're dying on Neo. We make it out of this hell together. Now follow me. We're nearly there.
No, sir, I wanted to see your rifle. I wanted to see if it was correct.
Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight then. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. Ironically, with it being darker in this area, it's actually easier for me to see. Trying to get a better look at the gun. What's that little nubbin? Is that a gun mirrored from the other side of the gun? Yeah, they have just completely mirrored the gun. Yeah, and that's why that pin was in the wrong place, like I said, because on the other side of the gun, you can't see the pin. Huh. Fascinating. Yeah, everything is correct if you mirror the gun, except for the barrel being octagonal. I've not seen one with an octagonal barrel. I'm looking for one, but I can't find one. I don't really see why they would at this point. Yeah, you might notice the little stick coming out of the front of the cylinder. That's for pushing out the cases. 1 second. I was just checking the ejector. It looks right. At a casual glance. Setting off a flare in no man's land might not be the best idea. Hi, John, mate. I know the gun modeling is scary as fuck.
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get you out of here.
You just dipped that thing in the equivalent of a muddy puddle on me. You're gonna poison the guy. I'm good, John Ray. How are you today?
I can't walk. My leg. Too weak.
I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
I don't know, he's strong. He's not even doing a proper body carry, and he can still carry Lambert. Though maybe considering we're both extremely malnourished, that means Lambert's very light. I'm feeling a bit sick, so I've just been watching Frenchmen all day long, and it's pretty damn good. Frenchmen is a fantastic anime. It is one of my favorites. Kind of hard to rewatch, though, because it's on the slower side. Are we dead? Should I have bobbed and weaved? Yeah, I don't hate slower shows unless they're too slow, but it's a good balance. You're now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, and survive. Almost finished? Yeah. The second season has been announced, but I don't remember if it actually has a release date announced yet. The animation is beautiful in Freerun, and the music. Music does a really good job of setting the mood. I've watched One Piece in like 3 months, so if it's a good show, I don't care about pacing. You watched all of One Piece in 3 months? That is quite the feat. Alright, now it's dark. Now we need to turn the brightness back up. There we go. That's better. I can see. You know, it is daylight outside, but I should turn off the lights in my room. It'll make it a little bit easier to see. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Good boy. Good boy, Epsilon. There we go. Still have the ambient light from my window, but it's a lot darker in here now. Yeah, it was a crazy time. I'd watch like around 40 episodes a day. Pretty sad, to be honest. If you enjoy something, there's nothing sad about it. When I read Homestuck, I read the majority of it for 3 days. I would wake up, and this was like back in summer vacation when I was in high school. I'd wake up, eat lunch, read, for like 4.5 hours, eat dinner, read for another like 5 hours, go to bed, and then repeat. And I did that for about 3.5 days, and then I finished Homestuck. Was it worth it? Probably not. Homestuck is a mess, to say the least. So do I don't have my gun anymore. Ooh, my hand has seen better days. What was that? You can press and hold T and move around the mouse to rotate objects. Yeah, that was me for One Piece, but longer. Still, it's my favorite anime. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't think I could ever watch a show that long. Even watching, like, all of JoJo's was a little bit hard for me. At least it was, like, separated out. All notes that you pick up can be found under the Notes tab of your inventory. You can go directly to the picked up note by pressing tab while the icon is still flashing. So, Doc Clement admitted to medical treatment following events of 9th of July. Personal effects held in the storage locker. Patient remains in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events. He had trouble recalling even his own name, most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. Will continue to monitor. If status does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to Saint-Etienne for neurological tests. Signed, Dr. Josinski. Not a very French name. All notes. Yeah, something like that. Oh man, being French, I would still use some of those cigarettes. I feel like I'm gonna make the mistake a lot of going through a door and then looking the wrong way and getting fucking jumped. Alright. I'm also getting way too close to things I'm trying to open. Press F to bring out and put away the flashlight. Oh shit, I'm gonna change that. My F key doesn't like to work. I need to get a new keyboard. Yeah. Also pretty crazy that One Piece was one of the first anime I ever watched. Yeah, it was a gateway anime for a lot of people. Let's see, can I just replug in my keyboard again? Dungeon Meshi is my favorite anime. I bought the manga, all of it, because I just wanted to finish it. Hold down F to charge the flashlight, but be careful not to make too much noise. Yeah, I need to change that key. Dungeon Meshi is a difficult anime to describe in short terms for me, because on paper it doesn't sound like it would be anything interesting, but it's the how it's written, and that all the characters, to me at least, feel like people, and it feels like a world that can actually exist, which is difficult to pull off in any narrative. But the long and short of it is that an adventuring party runs into some trouble in the dungeon, and a guy's sister gets eaten by a dragon, and they teleport to the surface. And people don't die in the dungeon, but they do need to have their bodies intact to be resurrected. So basically, they need to get down there before she gets digested to rescue her. That's the easiest way to put the plot, but a lot more happens in the interim. And it's very fun, very well written. I like all of the characters, which is extremely rare in any show or book for me. I very rarely like all of the characters. Keybinds. Why is this red? What do I want to do? It's on Netflix, but you can easily find the manga online. They do a pretty good job of covering almost everything in the anime. The anime has very few things the manga has very few things that don't get included in the anime. Yeah, that's me with my game list, incredibly full. Oh, what the fuck do I switch this to? How's P? It's not convenient. I wouldn't be able to do it while walking, but we'll see how that goes. Man, that's one stiff chain. Does not cast much light. Alright, I need to change that to something that I can actually click with my hand while walking. Let's do G. What? No, wrong button. Same key bound to multiple actions. Yeah, but like you set them that way, game. I didn't make them that way. Oh, it is the First World War after all. All photos that you pick up can be found under the Photos tab of your inventory. Well, why did someone photograph this? What is this a photograph of? It looks like someone crawling forward because of the placement of the mat. I would say it's a top-down photo, but... Or like it's just someone's torso sticking out of a wall. Yeah, that looks pretty normal. I mean, it's been eviscerated. It doesn't look like there's anything necessarily wrong with him, like, monster-wise. The question is, did the surgical tools have anything to do with this, or was this just some dude that got blasted by a grenade? Why do they make all the doors swing to open towards you? You can use scroll wheel, holding an object to move it closer or further. Oh, this is the Holocaust closet. Alright, well, I'll take this with me. I'm really surprised that shoulder joint's still attached. Wow, it's really dark. I don't think a normal grenade does that. You'd be surprised, Drummate. HE or even frag grenades at close range can really blast someone to bits. I haven't seen any in person, thank God, but I've seen pictures. What if I hit this with a rock? If a grenade wouldn't do it, a mortar shell would. And World War I has plenty of those to go around. Rock? What happened to rock? There it is. Alright, I cannot wind it and hold a rock at the same time. Got it. Nope. Well, I tried. Yeah, but he looks like he just got burned or something. I mean, it's very possible that, where was it? I mean, he's definitely been blasted, because there's bits of him that are exposed. This skin doesn't look burnt. But yes, it's possible that he got melted. Flamethrowers are also very much a thing in the First World War. Not so much on the French line, I don't think. I'm gonna leave this room for a second here. Why are they all swinging to open towards me? Oh, it's locked. I see. Okay. Well, looks like I'm braving this room then. Again, beware. We are French. Don't like the holes in the wall, but surely they can't bring out the monster yet. I mean, we don't have a safe room. Also, what a lovely ornate goblet. This is more like it. More my style. Wow, that is some hollow tin. I hate knocking into shit. And it making noise. Yeah, for now.
Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here.
want to escape, you need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle
arsenal.
to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out.
Great news.
Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off. Please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster.
Sorry, man. It's just this. You're giving me the perfect angle with which to view the details of the revolver.
Take it. Now.
Hard zoom.
There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
Why didn't you get the ammo? What's the point of this little lock? Alright, so I cannot have the flashlight out and load bullets. That makes perfect sense. So the light lasts about a minute or two. If not a little bit more. Yeah, like I said, I've seen this game, so I knew that was going to happen, but I'm sure he'll have his chance to spook me. I really hope, like, the sound of moving objects doesn't attract him too much, because I'm going to be knocking into a lot of random shit. Chocolat. We have chocolate? Oh, man. We're living high. What have the French been cooking up in this bunker? Some good shit. Oh, I can hide under tables, it looks like. Didn't know that. Would help if I stopped knocking into shit, though. Kind of disappoints me that I can't go prone all the time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to blast this lock off. I'm also really curious how far away he can hear that. Yeah, I figured. Close the door. Oh, I wanted to see him. I'm def gonna shit in my pants watching this stream. That's okay, Drummy. We're here together. You can save your progress by lighting the lamp. Use this box for storing things from your inventory. For sure. Is that shell casing actually on the ground? Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, is that it? I can't zoom in. No, it's not it. I wanted to see if the primer was struck. Unfortunately, we don't have photo mode like we do in my side. Well, I'm assuming the red is me. Generator room, storeroom, or stock room, my bad. The main map of the bunker will be updated with objectives and details as you progress. Okay. So we just came from... Oh, my mouse isn't on screen, so I can't point. Kind of disappointed I can't point with my mouse. We just came from... the doctor's office? No. We came from the officer's mess. And then the pantry and the kitchen. Yeah, that all makes sense. And then there's everybody's rooms. The wine cellar, of course, being French. Mess hall, right. Yeah. But we did go over to the sick room and doctor's office. Was anything locked over there? I don't remember it being. He said we spawned in sick room, went over to the officer's mess. So that should all be done with. And we blasted the lock off this door to that staircase down, came in, and so there's a door that leads out to a main hallway. There's 2 doors on our left, actually. Left, according to this map, west, that lead out to the hallway, and then there's the exit up there. Mission storage. Mission, eh? Well, the missions win the war. Actually, take that out. Did I miss a previous note? I'll look at this. Yes, please put on dates as well. No, I'll go by author for now. Important. When processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side of their ID tags for any messages, symbols, or locker codes. These are to be wiped clean before the tag is preserved and recorded. Q. Frilu, I think is how that would be pronounced. Head clerk. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, and bleeds my soul. This thing I have done. This thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. The thought of eating repulses me.
9th of July.
Oh, he'll say it.
1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I have done. This thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
What did you do? I'm sure we'll figure it out. Story's actually pretty neat for this game, if someone hasn't experienced it before. Is that a note? No, that's just a little stamp. Update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded, but the vermin have no interest in flesh after it has been burnt. So a new policy must be instituted. The bodies of all deceased soldiers must be burned. I have spoken to Father Deray, about this matter. He will provide proper consecration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for families. This is not ideal, and it fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming, so burn them we must. Yes, we are Henri Clement, I believe is how you pronounce that. I'm not French, I don't know French, but Henri Clement, I believe, is how we pronounce our name, and that is us. So you can see the me there. Every note that will be in that section will be fully voiced. Soldat Clement admitted to. Yeah. So they were talking about us. Soldat Clement is the doctor referring to us. We have amnesia, because of course we do. It's the name of the game. We got our good old Bible. It's the New Testament, naturally. Am I crouched? No, I'm just short. Well, I am French. Well, that was pointless. Generator. Power to the generator. You can power the generator by filling it with fuel and pulling the lever. So you can find your own notes? Yeah, from before we had amnesia. Because as you might imagine with a normal bunker, well, like the soldier up there said, the officers ran and blasted the entrance when they did so. So there were people down here just doing normal war shit for a while. Warning, generator fuel is extremely flammable. Do not light any fires near the fuel. Do not fire any weapons near the fuel. And for God's sake, do not even smoke your cigarettes near it. Store it only in sturdy metal canisters. Glass breaks far too easily. If it spills, wipe the area clean immediately, then dispose of the rags outside of the bunker. I believe this rope and little hammer are references to Penumbra. Buckets. Nothing in there. Hello? Pocket watch. A pocket watch with stopwatch functionality can be synced with the generator to time how much fuel remains. I don't know whether or not we will need such a thing. Filou? Okay, well, he's dead. Any code you find written down as the codes tab in your inventory. Got it. Well, he obviously didn't make it far. But he did try to save himself from bleeding out. So presumably he got eviscerated by the demon, whoever it is. That's not a lot. But it is better than nothing. Well, we don't have save slots per se. We kind of just save over every other every save saves over the previous one. So I'm gonna try to be sparing with the fuel. These are really big dog tags, but the helmets also look really big. V. Batiste. And nothing on the back of that one, so nothing there. Excuse me. I really hope that's 45 minutes and not 45 seconds. And hopefully that clock does not make noise. Alright, so we're gonna go out this door and go down the hallway to the lockers, I suppose. So just gonna go out and then take a left at my first possible left. Oh, there's a key on it. A key code on it. Is it 9955? It is. Our first puzzle completed. Well, 1 second here. Sorry about that. You can overcome most obstacles in multiple ways. Use your wits and your brain to experiment, and I didn't get to read the rest. I have to go still, so have some schoolwork to do, so have a good one. You two join me, stay safe, and enjoy the VOD if you watch it. That's a really strangely shaped canteen. What is this photograph? Nothing. Nothing at all. Not ominous. That record is far larger than this record player. Amnesia's kind of weird about having huge objects. Don't worry, I'm sure he can't get through the door. Yulbert's journal? Or is it Jobert? I kind of doubt Jobert. 14th of July, 1916. Night. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Renard, drunk on the stash of wine that I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now, either get him into bed to sleep it off or convince him to share a bottle or two with me. 15th of July, 1916. Cold fear runs through all of our veins now. Fournier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Renard screams. I believe them, of course. Fournier went so far as to accuse prisoner 73014 of escaping his cell and committing the murder. Impossible. I worry about Fournier. His rage hides his fear. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men, and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back to the moment Renard started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it still could be me. For the first time, I wish the order to attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Jobert's journal, final. To any who find this, Fournier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee, we must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here, the demon and our men. His constant refrain, it is getting to me. And that same void of terror, it is also overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it, and I will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with the beast. With that beast, the arsenal may be our only hope. It's all I can do, all I have courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldiers' quarters. Hide there. I'll broadcast the code to you. Gilbert. Wonder if that worked out for him. Found a new object. Objects will be marked on your map, and notes containing objects will be highlighted in the notes list. A new objective, sorry. I can't... I have no map, right? That moves a lot faster than I would like. Well, that's not great. Can I disable that? We're gonna leave that there for the moment. Great. Just fucking great. Well, I mean, it seems pretty obvious he's at that one. What do I do about that? I can't sit here forever. How do I get him to go away? Or does he not go away? Sounds like he's not here anymore. Prisoner in custody. Major Sergeant Delpy. From V. Delpy to M. Fournier and D. Blanchon et al. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the 4th Reserve Group of the 2nd Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner 73014, I would like to hold. Before capture, he ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he has refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we're almost out of fuel, which isn't good. What's this one? Some blasting charges. A stick. For what? Roman tunnel update. To M. Fournier and D. Blanchon. Engineers have broken through our storage area into the old Roman tunnels. They are, as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess I was skeptical of this last point, but they do indeed lead in the direction of the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin texts, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for posterity. Updates to follow. Shit. Was that the door that was blocked? I don't remember. I'm gonna get so lost. This is the one that screamed. I've got about 10 minutes, so I gotta make this kind of fast. Shooting in the beast. After Tremblay's death, the bunker descended into chaos. I've retaken control and ordered the men to form up in squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me the bullets don't kill it. They only buy a little time and the beast comes back angrier. Cowards. I've sent them back out now to do as they should. Hunt and kill it. If they fail, they'll face a worse fate than claws in the darkness. You're gonna kill him, is that it? How very Russian of you. Not to say Russia's the only one who did that shit. I have ordered increased security for the arsenal, lock and code, and I will root out those responsible for this horrendous act. Justice will be done for France. What's that? A gas grenade. I didn't even remember that being in this game. I should not have brought this clock. I don't currently know what sticks are used for, so I don't know if that's useful or not yet. And a severed hand. Wonderful. A lovely doll. Surely supposed to be a present for someone's daughter. I'm gonna forget that stick is there. Well, I can't fucking see it, so not much I can do about this. Sounds like it's in that hole. I don't even know which way to run. This way. There's definitely something back there. I was so getting stuck on that shit later. Oh, hi. Well, look at you. That is rather unpleasant to look at. Oh, an extra inventory slot. Lovely. I'm happy I came here. What's that? A flare for use when in need of aid. Signals with its brightly burning and loudly hissing flame can be thrown. Probably a distracting device. I didn't realize there was a hole here. We had a painter among us. How lovely. Shit. Yeah, we're out of time. Oh, there's more rags here. LaRue's report to M. Fournier and D. Blanchon. I'm gonna continue to mispronounce this shit. I am now putting into writing what I have reported to both of my immediate superiors. Last evening, 14th of May, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in a vast plain of darkness. In the distance, there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again, and it was gone. I was back in the tunnel. It lasted but a split second, but I'm quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream, but it was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted, like a part of me is still there, stuck in those tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edges of my vision. I am formally requesting medical leave. Please, help me. I don't think help's gonna come. And what lovely drawings he's made. Yep, that is the generator. Sounds like he's right in front of me. I should go the other way. I don't know which way to go. Not that way. I think it's this way. Yeah, I don't know how much faster than me it runs. Close the door. Alright, did I accomplish anything with that? Yeah, that watch is pointless. We're not taking that. It said I discovered a new objective, but I do not see a new oh, I guess the soldiers' quarters have been highlighted. So I'm trying to somewhat map out where I just came from. This might very well end in me having to do like several runs into places just to make sure I've actually gotten everything, even if it results in my death. Just like sprinting over being like, yep, I've been here, yep, I've been here. I almost want to like keep a physical map of my own. In fact, maybe I should do that. Just like copy this map, put it in front of me, and mark off physically where I've been. I probably should do that. What would be the best way? I guess I'll just draw this on a sheet of paper and then just start marking stuff off then, because that'll be easier, because since I have a map with me. That's what I do in real life. But I think I definitely went in Renard's room. It doesn't show a tunnel connecting any of them though, but I doubt it would put that on this map. Hi, Metal Soul. I think I started going towards maintenance, is my prediction. Because I'm trying to think where that staircase I went up was going to go to. I bet it was maintenance. Because it would either been that or the soldiers' quarters, and I didn't go over that direction. So if that's the case... Unless the staircase I took was at the edge of Delisle's room, and it was heading right back up to where I am now. Sorry, I'm gonna have to leave pretty soon here, Metal Soul. I'm just trying to vaguely figure out what exactly I just did. I'll think about that for a second while I put some more fuel in the generator. Yeah, we've been going for just over an hour here, and I'm gonna have to go to work pretty soon. Yeah, I don't really have enough fuel to really go wasting it on runs like that, where I don't think I really accomplished anything. So I would have gone down, and then gone left. I did open the first door on my left, which would have been Jobert's room. Or Yobert, I'm not sure which. Strategic Operations was open. I'm fairly certain. In fact, I might have gone in every room except Blanchet's, which was the one with the grenade on it. I think I went into every other room, but I'm not sure. Alright. Yeah, for next time I'm going to do Metal Soul is draw this map physically in front of me and mark stuff off as I take care of it, since I don't have a physical map in game other than this one. Which I don't consider cheating because it's what I do in real life. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, because when I went down the stairs, I went down the stairs, then I just gone up, and I went forward, and then turned left, I think. And when I turned left, no, I would have had to have turned right. What a pickle. I arrived right in front of a staircase, though, but it doesn't have a staircase shown here. But I did come in through this door. I would have had to have turned right. Yeah. Maybe I was heading towards the wine cellar then. That was probably what that staircase was leading to. But it looked so much more big and empty than that. I'm not sure. This being my first foray into a game like this is going to be a very big learning curve for me. But I hope everybody has a good day. Metal Soul, sorry for ending things as soon as you arrived, but hope you have a good one, okay? See you guys next time.